365 days ago, I became Miss Kings County 2016. When Tony Moises called contestant number 4 as your new Miss Kings County, my dreams were becoming a reality. I was afraid of the unknown and the new world that would come from this. I jumped into it headstrong and started that very next morning with the annual Queen's Breakfast with our director, Teresa. From then on out, I committed to saying yes to every public appearance I could possibly go to. I appeared to over 50 events this past year, including Roosevelt Connect with Sierra and her mother, Katie. I also had the opportunity to be a guest speaker for a scholarship ceremony for the Knights of Columbus, where I was rewarded a $500 scholarship for my higher education. I was a guest speaker for senior ethics for the local high schools Sierra Pacific, Hanford West, Hanford East, and EFJ. Through each of these appearances, I learned that I was becoming an advocate for higher education and a mentorship to those who didn't see a future beyond their own homes. As a sorority woman, I helped Sigma Chi raise over $20,000 for Valley Children's Hospital. We raised money for Happy Hearts, in which all those proceeds went there as well. Sierra and I stood along our police officers on National Night Out. As law enforcement is in my future, this event was most definitely dear to my heart and forever will be the best events I attended this year. We gathered donations for Child Spree and built a 62-foot-long banana split at the Remington. Also helped little girls play dress-up, as they one day wish to be a princess just like us. A few former pageant sisters helped model bridal dresses for the first ever fashion show for the Hanford Mall. These were just a few things Sierra and I did this year. To my dearest Miss Kings County's outstanding teen, Sierra, thank you for giving me the best year yet. I wouldn't have done this year without you by my side. We've had crazy selfies and fun adventures at each appearance. You've become a little sister to me. To Katie and Robert, thank you for being the second set of parents to me. My Miss California experience gave me a best friend and also known as my roommate, Kayla. The whole Miss California process is overwhelming and exciting, but I'm thankful Karen pulled me aside that night I won and said I have the perfect roommate for you. I didn't think to realize she really did have the right match. We had late night rants and ordering pizza and most importantly starting a trend of hashtag it's called the Brie. I think of you as family and I hope you know you mean the world to me. To my Miss California class, if I can add the 5th point to the crown, it would be sisterhood. I gained over 100 sisters after Miss California, from teens to misses. Thank you for being an amazing woman and empowering other women to have perseverance, strength, and dignity that you all carry. I fell in love with an organization that words will never be able to explain. My Princess Darian and JJ, thank you for being so supportive and encouraging through the whole process. I'm thankful I had Darian to escort me on my final walk for evening wear at Miss California. JJ, I can't thank you more than enough for showing me how to understand an 8 count and getting me to understand the opening number. I had another special Miss California princess named Carlin that made my pageant week extra special. One day you'll be like a Miss California just like your mama. My dearest Linda and Anthony Silvera, words will never be able to grasp my gratitude and appreciation I have for you and the Silvera family. 4 years ago you saw some type of potential in me and never let me doubt it, not even for 1 second. You gave me a reason to empower other women and children to strive forward. Even though I could have easily fell in the same cycle as my family, you knew I had more worth than that. Thank you for believing me. The ladies of Seroptimus have been more than a mentor, but like mothers, aunts, and sisters. Thank you for everlasting support and encouragement this year. It was the best year of my life. It couldn't have been done without my friends and so many other people. There have been my friends, but most importantly, my family. They are grateful to have me in their lives, but honest to you, undoubtedly grateful to be a part of theirs. I've been blessed to have the greatest friends. To the Miss Kings County organization, thank you for everything you do for this program. Without you and all this amazing community, I wouldn't have been able to receive over $4,000 in scholarships and wardrobe over this past year. The parents of the princesses, thank you for allowing me to be a mentor to your little girls. It's been my honor to share my experiences with them. Thank you for supporting Sierra and I over this past year. Thank you to We Photography, Enchanted Florist, Candace and Company, Madera Salon, and Roger. To the next Miss Kings County and Miss Kings County's outstanding team, I have no doubt in my mind that you'll be able to be the best representation to this county. Just remember that if you give everything and then some to this county, they'll return the favor by a tenfold. Never say no to a new opportunity. It just may open the door for your future. Signing off for the very last time as your Miss Kings County 2016, Frances Wilson.